Okay, hello everybody. This is Mr. Josephat Kashindi Andreas, and I'm the founding president of Namdin's Investment CC, and I am the host for the Namdin's Infotainment YouTube channel. So first of all, let me just give out a shout out to my big family. I think we are coming to about 2,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, and I just want to thank God for your lives and to thank God for everything that you're doing. And to just say that keep on keeping on, watch the videos and learn from them, but most importantly, don't just learn, but apply what you are learning. You know, you see the whole idea of this video, of this channel, is to help people to get from this level to this level. If you are already at this level, then we will help you to get to this level until the sky's the limit, basically. So that is what I'm saying. So in this video this evening, I want to talk candidly and seriously to our distributors. Anybody, if you find yourself watching this video, somehow, somewhere you are touched by this video because you are a distributor of a network marketing business, whether it's Neolife, whether it's another business. I mean, it depends, because when we started this YouTube channel, the primary reason was to empower our people who have joined in our team in our Neolife business. Okay, but little did I know that it was going to go so viral that now we have people from other businesses also who have subscribed to our channel. Okay, you might want to know. This YouTube channel is still not generating any money because obviously it was started in Namibia, and in Namibia, if you start a YouTube channel and you are based in Namibia, you don't get paid by YouTube. So far, I understand our Minister for Information and Communication Technology, I think she's busy trying to see how to make that possible so that Namibian YouTubers can also start getting paid and things like that, as other countries. People are getting paid from their YouTube channels and things like that, and WhatsApp and and Facebook and things like that. But anyway, that's just a side note. The purpose of this video, I want to talk to you about the things that are keeping you from succeeding in your network marketing business. Now, in this case, I will particularly refer to Neolife because that is the business that I'm in. I'm not in any other network marketing business, and I don't intend to join any other company. This is the only company I have, and that is why I was big. I was successful in it. I got to a level where I'm successful, and I have been making money throughout my entire career of 18 years, being a Neolife distributor for 18 years, right? And actually more than 18 years now. Okay, so what is the first thing that keeps people out of success in the Neolife business? And I want you to appreciate the fact that I'm going to speak candidly. Like I said, I'm going to be serious, and I'm going to address things, and I will call a spade a spade. Because most of the time, you see, in this Neolife business, we say, oh no, it's your own business. Yes, it is your own business. But if you don't do those things that I'm going to talk to you about today, then it will definitely, in fact, if you see that you have joined this Neolife business and and you have been in this business longer than 3 months and you have not taken a step, or even if you have taken a step but you are not making more than 5,000 Namibian dollars in a month, and you have joined 3 months ago in this Neolife business, or longer than 3 months, then you are not doing these things that we are saying, that I'm going to address. Number one, we have a lot of Zoom meetings that are happening. Some Zoom meetings are organized all the way from our headquarters in South Africa, in Johannesburg, South Africa. Some Zoom meetings are done by our business partners in Uganda, in East Africa, in Kenya, in Nigeria, in Cameroon. There are so many Zoom meetings that are happening, and some people are not attending. You are on the group. We have a WhatsApp group where we have WhatsApp groups actually, where we have added people with their permission, or we have sent them the link and they've joined, and they are not doing those things. My friends, this business is going to look like a joke. And that is also one of the reasons why, because some people who are looking at you and you are not successful, you are not making money, you have joined this business, now it's a year ago, now you have renewed your Neolife business, and people are looking at you, because some people have not joined Neolife because they were just waiting to see your success before they can call you and say, no, you invited me to that meeting. Remember in 2019, you invited me to Neolife. Now you joined in 2019, but up to today, you are not making any money per month from this business. Okay? So that is the reason why people are not even willing to join you, because you are not successful. And for most of us who know this business, we know exactly why people are not succeeding, and we always address these things. We always try to address the shortcomings that people have and all these things that are not that people are not doing. But for some reason, you just decide to watch the video and then go and sleep. And watch the next video again, and then go and sleep, and watch the next video. Yeah, so if you are doing that, just know that you are the one holding your own success, nobody else. Okay? So, I like what my business mentor says, that after COVID, people have started doing most Zoom meetings during COVID, and after COVID now, everybody is still just doing Zoom meetings. You better zoom out of the Zoom meetings. That's what my business mentor, Charlie Bolton, says. Zoom out. Start going out there and be visible physically. Do meetings of your own and have people to talk to in person. Because Zoom meetings are, somebody can say, I'm on a Zoom meeting, I attended, but I actually just joined the thing because I have free Wi-Fi. Maybe I press on like join the meeting, I join the meeting. Then I put the phone there, I fall asleep until the meeting is over. I have attended because my phone was on. On the other end, it shows that I'm in the meeting, but I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not even listening, So Zoom meetings are good, but it's time. COVID is no longer here. It's time we start going for one-on-one meetings. Now, last week, I had 2 one-on-one meetings at a school. Yeah? The workers who work in that school, I just said, no, can you come? Let me show you. One of them, I just took a paper, I sat down with him outside. And then I drew the circles, and then he says he's joining. And then I did the same to another lady who works again at the same school. These institutional workers, the guys who are cleaning the schools and things like that. I sat down with them. I have a piece of paper and a pen. I don't need a board. And I did those one-on-ones. Those 2 people are going to join my business very soon. They are just looking for their money. But you see, that is what we are supposed to do. So if we as business people, as business owners, because remember when you join this business, you are an independent business owner. You are an IBO, independent business owner. You are your own boss for your own Neolife business. Neolife as a company is just helping you to access the products, to do the marketing for you, to give you the products and give you the literature and all these things. But at the end of the day, we need to act. You need to step out of your comfort zone and actually start doing things. If you join this business, even if I've had a guy who never attended the meeting, I met him, I explained the business meeting to him, the business opportunity to him, one-on-one. He tells me no, he wants to join, but he doesn't have money. I tell him to say, okay, go and speak to how many aunties and uncles do you have who are working today? Then he tells me, no, I have about 6 or 7. I said, okay, are you able to speak to them all over the phone tonight? He says, yes. And then I coached him on how to do that. He went out, he spoke to those people. The next day, he calls me, I have my 2,000, that time I think the joining fee was 2,000, it was 2,000 something. I have my 2,000 for the biggest kit that Neolife has. I have my $2,000. I collected the money from my aunties. They all ordered products, and I only showed them the products that are in the kit. One has ordered the CalMag, the other one ordered the Shake, this one Pro Vitality, this one did this product and that, and he charged them customer price. So he made a profit of $600, and then he brought the 2,000 for him to join the Neolife business. But that was also the last time I saw that guy. He joined, and after he joined, he just disappeared. Eventually, I tried following up on him and all these things, and eventually I heard he's in South Africa studying. Okay? But I'm not showing that part as a good testimony. I'm telling you the good testimony is that this person was willing to do the things that I advised him to do. Okay? So he did that. Okay, so zoom out, get out of your comfort zone, go and start doing meetings. This thing of Zoom meetings, that's why for me, I attend Zoom meetings, but only very few Zoom meetings these days. That's why you don't see most of because I would rather go there and speak to 3 people there. I came out of an office the other time. Security guards were waiting to be picked up. 10 of them. I stood there. I took a piece of paper. I said, guys, is there anybody who wants to just make an extra 1 to 5,000 Namibian dollars? Any of you here? I introduced myself, of course, first. No, I'm Mr. Joseph Kasindi Andreas. I'm a business owner, and I also help other people to start their own businesses. And then 10 people, I explained to them the business. And then one of them decides to join. That is the reason why you are not getting people to join, because you are not doing the things you're supposed to do. You are in the Zoom meetings instead of you going physically for people to see you. You see, in a Zoom meeting, not everybody can even believe you because you are not a human being who is there. For me, I even tell people to take a picture of the car, the small car that I'm driving, this company car that I'm driving. They take a picture of that car. If they want, they can call Natis to confirm that the car is registered into Namjin's investment CC. They can find out that I'm the one who owns the company. They can go to BIPA. All that information just for them to do, because some people want to do their own research. They don't want to believe you just because you are on a Zoom meeting. You think you have invited 3 people, then there is a person talking from South Africa. They don't even know that person. People think we are just selling an idea. We are not serious. So that is why it's very, very important. So that was number 1. The Zoom meetings should be limited. Limit your Zoom meetings. Zoom out of the Zoom meetings and start going physically to talk to people physically. And you'll be able to find success. Number two, watching videos on the group. We have several WhatsApp groups. We always put videos there. Some videos are teaching, others are training, others are for motivation purposes, all these things. You can watch as many videos as possible and get as knowledgeable as possible in this new life business or in this network marketing business that you are in. But if you don't apply those things that you are learning from these videos, there's no success that's going to come for you. You will just become what I call an MLM professor, a multi-level marketing professor, or a network marketing professor. That's what you become, because professors don't make money. What do? Professors just go and teach, and they have a lot of knowledge in their head, and a lot of the... Have you not seen professors who are like a professor of business studies? Most of them don't even own a single business. For them to know, they just learn a lot of things. Their whole mind is full of ideas, business, how to do business. They can write a whole book on how to set up a new business, but they have never set up a business because they never went out there to apply the knowledge that they have. All they can do is teach others, yes. And I have seen distributors who teach people business things, and they themselves are not doing those things that they are teaching people to do. Unfortunately, I'm not like that. It's either I've already done those things, or I'm still doing them, or I will continue to do them. So professors don't make money. When you watch a lot of videos and you get all the information, now you know all the 4, what do they call these things again? Where they use the product, share the product, attend training, all these things, you know them, the 4 success habits. Yeah? Talk to people about the business. You know all these things. You have a lot of knowledge in your head, but you are not applying that knowledge that you have gained in a practical manner where you can now go out and start talking to people face to face. Meet people. Go there and prospect. Go in a shop and say, I will not leave this shop until I have got 20 numbers of people who are interested in what I'm doing. If you don't know how to do some of these things, ask us, the uplines. Some of us, we have done that. I remember me and Uncle Matthew, we went in ShopRite one time. We started talking to people just at random, just anybody that I smile to, and he smiles back to me, we ask for a number. And we still do that every time. We are driving, if I'm driving from here to Swakop for a meeting like how we did last month with Uncle Matthew. Yes? Where we stop, if we stop at the service station and somebody is friendly enough to us to greet us, or we greet them and whatever, we talk to them. If we pick up somebody, let's say we have a space in the car, we have one space in the car to go to, we are driving to the north or to Katima or whatever, and we stop at the service and somebody asks us for a lift. That person, by the end, before we drop them off, they have already gotten a whole presentation of New Life. That's what we do. That's just what we do. That is why we were able to get to a level called director. You see this file here. This file here, anybody that you have seen with this file, it's either they stole it or they are a director in your life, because these files are only for directors. You can only get this file when you have become a director. So when you see somebody with a file like this, written in your life like this, that person is a director. Or they just borrowed it from somebody or they stole it or something like that. So that is why we are talking the way we are talking, because us, we don't talk fables. We don't just say things because we want to talk. We talk sense, we talk from our own personal experiences, we talk from the experiences of people who have joined in our business and they have not been successful. Then we teach you these things so that you know, to be smart. For you to be called a smart person, you should be able to avoid the mistakes of other people. The mistakes that other people have gone through by you jumping. You know, like you jump these mistakes, or you avoid them so that you don't make the same mistakes that other people have made. So that's what being smart is. If you were born in a family and everybody is poor and somebody joined in your life, and now maybe your mom had joined in your life and she had not been successful. Now we want to also add to that number so that the whole family is just unsuccessful people in your life. No, it doesn't work like that. You be different, but by you being different, I'm just reminded of a downline business partner that I got to join the business, and I asked her. I said, "Okay, can we meet up so that we can have a one-on-one, just to have a talk and whatnot?" You know what she said? She said, "No, I'm not ready yet to meet with you, so it's okay. I'll take my time." And I'm like, "Okay." Basically, that's all I can say, because one, it's her own business. Two, the money she used to join it didn't come from my pocket. She used her own money, so maybe she wants to waste the money that she used for joining, even though she got some products with the joining. Okay, some people, you know, they don't want to. There's also an element of pride. Some people are just prideful, you know. Now the Bible says God resists the proud. God doesn't like people who are prideful. So if you don't know something, if you need help, ask for help. Sometimes it's not easy for me to just approach you and just say, I know I got you to join the business, but it's up to you to say, "Oh, I'm struggling in this area. Can you help me?" Ask like that. That is how I started. For me, when I started, I used to ask people, my uplines, if you call the Nelly Dumenis, the Kalumes, when we started with our Monday training, I would ask the leaders to say, "Please give me a topic to present next week. Please, anything, anytime, just call me if you are running out of people to present, call me and just give me any topic. I will prepare for it, because if I have a whole week, I just need an hour, maybe 30 minutes to prepare about that meeting. I read up about the products. Usually, this is how I started. Before I talk about the product, I'll go and buy that product. I didn't always have money. Like I said, when I started this business, I was a broke teacher who was in debt. I had debts from the bank. In fact, 2 banks. I had debts from 2 banks. I had debts from Letzecho. I had debts from Entrepo. I had debts from another company. I think I had five different types of debts that I was battling with. I was broke. I was in debt. I didn't have money. So, but I would always make a point. If I'm going to present a product, I must buy that product, taste it for myself, use it. If it's a cleaning product, I use it. If not, then I will use the what? I will use I'll use the product myself or something like that. I will go and buy that product, use it, see how I feel in a week, and then go and talk about my experience of the product, and then add up on what I read about the product. Okay, so that is what we need to do. So if you are not doing those things, my people, my good people, I'm very sorry, but I'm recording this video with a lot of love in my heart. But that is why I'm talking seriously to you and to admonish you, because children need to be admonished. And I'm not calling you a child, because some of you guys are older than me. I'm just saying, like, if I'm like a father figure in your life, I'm an upline in your life, I'm a director of your team or whatever, hear me for this. I am trying to do this out of love. Okay, so I see distributors who are not using their products. The whole month will go and you have 0 PV. What does that mean? It means, one, you are not talking to people about your products. Okay, if you are talking to people, maybe you only spoke to 2 or 3 or 5, maybe 10 people, but none of them bought. So for some of us, the reason why we are getting people to buy the products is because we speak to more people. I remember one weekend, that's Saturday and Sunday, basically. I'm not even counting Friday. We had 4 meetings. We had an average of 3 meetings. We had an average of 40 people in each meeting. So that was how many people? More than 110 people that we spoke to in that meeting, in those 3 meetings in 3 different towns. So Is it surprising that the next Monday I have one person joining and I have 3 people buying products? One from this town, one from that town, one from another town? It's not surprising, but you see, that is because I came out of my comfort zone. I was not on a Zoom meeting. I actually took my own personal finances, my own time, and I went to those towns and I organized and I paid for a venue, for a hall, and then I invited people. I put money on my phone because like now, with the way how WhatsApp has changed things, you can't send too many messages in a short period of time anymore. They block your number. That's what happened to me in December last year. So now I started buying this airtime where I get 4,000 SMSs from one thingy, and sometimes I buy 4 of them in a month. So that is 12,000 SMSs, not 12,000, 16,000 SMSs. Then when I have 16,000, so the one airtime that gives you 4,000 SMSs is 290 Namibia dollars. You buy it from MTC, it's just the ATMs and at the machines, the service at the service stations. Okay, so I buy 3 of those. Now, if you put together 290 times 4, 290 times 4 will be over $1,000. But that is what my business is worth to me. Because if I do that and I invite more people and people come to join my business, the income I make in that month can be even 20, 30, 40,000 just from the meetings of those people who attended that one time. Okay, so what am I saying? I'm saying do your 100 points. Buy products for your own use. If you have a 0 PV today, which is what is the date today? The 11th? The 11th of April. How can you still have a 0 PV next week? What about the week after? What about the week after? Until month end. The month ends and you still have 0 PV on yourself and you call yourself a distributor or a business owner. No, you are not. Now, some of the things that people are failing to do are just even to get your own small table. Those of you who are not going to work, in fact, even if you are going to work, for us, we have done these road shows. We used to call them road shows. Ask our directors. The reason why we got so much money from this business, so much success in this business is because we are doing those things. We would go to Soweto Market here and just organize ourselves to say, Saturday, let's go to Soweto Market, all of us. And we sit there, all of us, and we have a small gazebo, or even if you don't have a gazebo, there are some shades there, some shaded place where they shade. You can sit in those. You don't need to ask anybody for permission. You come with a few products. If you have a bit of stock, you display there. As people walk past, people are very curious. They come and ask. But how many of you are doing that in Grotto? How many of you are doing that in what is the new place in Roshpina? How many of you are doing that? To organize yourselves as a team, you go on Saturday, you go in front of Choppies there in Roshpina. Then you talk to people as they come in and out of Choppies. Lots of customers are there. It's just one way to enter, one way to come out. If you are there, you don't need to ask permission. You just go. Obviously, if there is permission that's needed, you go to the complex owners or whatever, you find out. You live in that town. Do those things and get people interested in your business and your products. The reason why people are not able to sell products, a whole month will go and you have not a single customer who bought the product is because you are not going out of your comfort zone to do those things that we are supposed to do. So please do that and see your business change. If you live in Okahanja is a town, there is no one serious there. I have studied most of these towns in Namibia. I know where there are people who are serious, distributors who are serious. There are lots of distributors from different teams, even some who are not from our team. But those people are not serious. That's why they don't do those things. The only people that I see who are serious are people for Forever Living products. Because they are the ones who, you go to a shop, outside the shop, it's spa. The person puts their candobos there, their aloe vera small products there, and the table and the chair. They sit there, they talk to people as they explain the products to some people who want, they get people to join, they get people to buy products. But new life people, nobody does that. Nobody does that. So that is the reason why we are not getting the products that the points that you're supposed to get. That's the reason why your business is not growing. That's the reason why you are on the verge of quitting the business, because you have not done the things that the business needs. And then for some of us, when we talk about our stories that we are getting paid every month, then people out there will say, these guys are just talking nonsense. I mean, I have a sister. My sister never got paid. She has been in that business until she quit. She never got paid. You see, how can your sister get paid if she's not doing the things that we are advising the people to do? That's basically what it is. And a lot of people start this business saying, no, I want to make money. When they come to a presentation, we show them how to make the money or how much money we are making and all that. They start wanting to make the money. But eventually, when they have failed to do the basics that they're supposed to do for this business to work, then eventually they say, no, I think I'll just be a product user. Nah, I just want to be a product user. And when they say that, because you see, it's all in the mind. It's all, the whole thing is the mind. Then eventually, they are not even buying products for them to use the products on your life. Then they will just come up with other excuses to excuse themselves and to make themselves feel good. My friend, any activity that you do, if it's not changing your bank balance upwards, then you are cheating yourself. Simple as that. I don't care whether you are a director in our team. If you are not doing those things, you are failing. You are failing yourself, and you are failing the people in your community who are supposed to be upheld by your business story. Okay? Now, number 3, people are relying on what? Company meetings. You are just relying on company meetings. You want to hear that, no, Neolife is bringing a meeting in Walvis Bay, or Neolife is bringing a meeting in Windhoek, or Charlie Bolton is coming to Windhoek. You rely on those meetings, and you only invite the people to come to those meetings which are big. And after that, you even fail to follow up. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Very, very important. It's a very, very important thing, because you can have a room full of, you have 30 people in the meeting that you have, who have come to attend the meeting, but after that, if you don't follow up, I mean, I'm not saying this just about yourself. I'm also saying this because I have also failed in, sometimes the meeting gets held, I have 19 people, 20 people in the meeting. The following 3 weeks, I am so busy with all the other things that are also important that I'm doing, and I don't get a chance to follow up on those people. Guess what? It takes about 30 days for somebody to lose the excitement they had at the meeting. Some people leave the meeting saying, I'm joining next week. But next week, you keep quiet. You didn't say anything. The people did not say anything. They keep quiet. Something happens to them. The money maybe did not come. It delays or whatever. Up to today, you have not called those people to say, oh, well done for coming. You said you are joining next week. When are you joining again, or whatever. You have failed to follow up. You see, such things are very, 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 very detrimental to your business as a business owner. So don't rely on company meetings. Some of the distributors are relying on their uplines. When they hear, no, Matthew is organizing a meeting in, I don't know, Kahanja, then that's when they want to send. But if you have been a Neolife distributor for longer than 3 months, my people, and you have not organized your own meeting anywhere, whether it's a small meeting, whether it's at your house, you don't have to pay for a venue. These things, for us who are able to pay for venues, we can. But for you, if you are not able to pay for a venue, call people to come to your house. I was watching a video of Ahmed Mukhtar. He's a guy from another network marketing business. When he started this business, he would have it in the living room of his house. And then he went to start having another meeting. So now, like every Saturday, he has it at this 1 hour in his own house, in the sitting room. Every Sunday, he has a meeting at his downline's house, but in his bedroom, because the sitting room was not available, because the parents would sit there and watch TV and all that on a Sunday. In the bedroom, they started just the 3 of them, then they went to 4. By the time they went to 6, then they said, okay guys, can we not put our small monies together, coins together, so we can just find a small place where we can just have our meeting. We are 6 now. That's how he started. Today, that guy is a vice president of the company. And he's just a young man. He's a young man, way younger than me even, and things like that. So that is what I'm saying. So don't rely on other people's meetings only. Go there and have your own meetings. Get to see what it means to be a leader. Because when you are a leader, you are able to organize your own meetings. You don't have to wait for other people to do their meetings so that you can send your people. Of course, that is fine. For us, we are not complaining about that, but we are just saying, get out of your comfort zone so you can also learn how to become a leader. Leaders are people who go out there and do things at their own initiative. They don't wait for other people to tell them or to do things, and then they just blend in and join in. You go there, so you can get the leadership skills to know, to arrange a meeting is like this. I need to call people first. I need to pay money. Or I need to what? All these things are part of the leadership skills that you are gaining from the business. Okay? So very, 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 very important. Okay, so have your own meetings, have your own training. That is why I'm encouraging my people in Roshpina. People are having their regular meetings every month. They are having their meetings. in Otapi there where my sister is, she's having her own meeting. After all, she's the director. So I can't, she can't always rely on us. We just went there to do one launch meeting this beginning of this year, and then after that she has had 3 meetings already, and she has actually traveled out of Otapi town to go and make a meeting in where? In what is the place in Wakana? She went there without me, without the other directors, just her and her downline that she found there. And right now, as I'm talking to you, she has already got 2 people joining. I think they are joining on the 20th. Yeah, because they said they are only getting money on the 20th, so both of them are going to join. But now, out of those 2 people who are joining on the 20th, one of them invited somebody who attended that meeting, and that lady has already sent her money to join. She's just waiting for these ones to join on the 20th. The money is already within the New Life account. The form is already at the office waiting for those 2 people to join so that she can join under one of them. You see? If my sister never stood up to leave Otapi to go to make a meeting, and there were 46 people in that meeting in Wakana, just a weekend ago, okay? So, that is what we are talking about. Go out of your comfort zone, start doing things. Now, the 4th thing is, people are not selling themselves. Sell yourself. By selling yourself, I don't mean anything sinister. I mean, sell your story, sell your vision, sell your personality to other people so that people can see that they are joining a person who is serious. Now, I have a new downline who joined the business, the New Life business, and then she joined, I think that month she became a manager, and then the following month somebody else introduced her to some other new business, and then she joined that thing again, and then she started taking these people who joined her in the New Life business to tell them to also join that thing, and now there's a lot of confusion. People are confused, and her herself, her focus is now divided attention, divided focus, because now she has to focus. When somebody calls, no, I want to join, she has to first ask, do you want to join this one or you want to join this one? You see, that kind of life. So people out there can see that you lack focus. You lack, what do you call it? Is it focus? Just focus. Yes, you are not focused enough. You lack a vision. So if a 3rd person comes again to introduce you to something else, you join this thing again. Now you are a New Life member, and this new thing, and then this new thing. Now you have 3 things. Now if people are joining, you are telling them to join which one? Or you say, oh no, I joined New Life first, so you can also join me here, and then there, and here. And all this is money. It's all money. When you join New Life, you paid some money to join New Life. Now you join the new business, the new 2nd business, you still pay money. Now you join the 3rd one, you still pay money. And then you still have only what? 24 hours in a day. You only have 24 hours in a day. So you don't have a lot of time to say, oh no, I can have more time to, you don't have that. So you will neglect one of these. That is why the Bible is very clear that says, what is that verse again that talks about the masters? Men cannot have 2 masters. You despise one and love the other, or you love this one and despise this one. Very simple. But us, we want, when we hear people are making money, we just want to run and just join things. Okay? I'll record another video on the mindset of a winner. I think hopefully it's good that I'm saying this on video because then it's part of the thing. So when I watch what I said, then I will be able to tell you about it. Okay, so sell products, sell yourself, sell products, sell the New Life vision, sell the catalog for New Life, sell it to people. I'm not saying give the catalog and get money. Of course you can do that. I've sold the catalog also to people who wanted to buy the catalog to take it home and then go through it and things like that. But I'm just saying, do one-on-one meetings, do product demos. New Life, I'm so thankful to my director Matthew. The last time we had a big meeting in Okahanja, then we had almost 60 people who came to the meeting, who attended the meeting in Okahanja, and Matthew came up with a new demo, which just washing people's hands with LDC. Something anybody can do or with a paper. You have a white paper like this, you put the paper under. White paper does not written anything on both sides, so that you can highlight how dirty the people's hands are. You wash with LDC, and then the water falls on here, on the white paper, just to show people how dirty their hands are. Do product demos, do one-on-ones, and I tell you what, your business will never be the same. Do smaller meetings. You find 3 people, you say, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Start having smaller meetings. If somebody invites you to say, come to my office, come to my office at 1, that's the only time I have, or come after 5 or whatever. Ask that person to say, can you put together just other colleagues of yours, so that I can just talk to at least 5 or 6 of you. It will be nicer. And then, you see, that person now does not have the skills for inviting people to come to a meeting, even if it's their own colleague. Some people will say, no, just come to the meeting. People would want to know, why am I coming? So you need to come up with a small pitch of something that you can say, and you say, don't answer any questions as to what is the name of the company or the business, what is the business about. When they ask you, just tell them to say, basically the person who is coming to make a meeting is looking at people who want to make an extra income. Do you want to make an extra income? Then you say yes. Okay? Do you want to save money? Do you want us to show you how to save money? And by saving money, we mean how do you save money correctly, properly? So you can have money left for other things that you can spend your money on. Okay? Okay, do you want to travel the world? Free of charge. Okay? In fact, we have a trip coming up, going to South Africa next. You just say it like that. You don't elaborate and start already presenting. Okay? So you get people to be interested by telling them just the snippet of what the thing is about. And if somebody doesn't want to come, you tell them, well, it will not be my fault. Maybe God sent me to you to help you to get out of the situation you are in, or to make extra money. If you die broke, it's not on me. Okay? You tell them like that. Say, so because some people think they are just doing okay because they are in poverty. They have lived in poverty. Their parents were poor. Their grandparents were poor. Then they are poor. Now their children are also learning the poverty thing. So that person will think they're just okay because life is just like that for them. No, life is not like that. There are people who are making money, So you tell the people like that. Okay, so have smaller meetings, one-on-one meetings, call people, go to the communities. We used to go to I remember myself, my wife, and I think Matthew, and who else? And I think Matthew's wife, and then Lisa. Lisa from Lisa is now my other business partner who is now based in the UK. But like Lisa, when she joined, she was like, no, I have a family, let's go to my family. So she organizes for people to come. We went to Sieve de Land in what is the location? Chamwise, where there are people just live in cambashes. There are no concrete houses, no wall houses. It's just cambashes. We went there, we sat on a tree. I took a small brick. I sat on that brick while waiting for Lisa to introduce me to talk to the people. We introduced them. We got people to buy our washing powder. In those days, we used to walk around with our stock. Not walk around, but drive and go to the place we stock. So we have an open washing powder. We say, okay, get water, put in this bowl this much water, put in this bowl this much water. Our own washing powder, the one I use in my house, I carried that with me. And then I said, okay, take all your clothes. You see, and Lisa told them to say, no, don't wash your clothes. We are going to show you and give you the product that you are going to use to wash. And the next day, I tell you what. So we put we asked them to put their clothes in different bowls. The white ones in the white thing, the black ones in this, the color ones, the ones that run color, whatever, in different bowls. And then we put. As we are putting, we are saying, can you see how much I'm putting? Just a scoop, 1 scoop, or 2 scoops, 2 scoops, 2 scoops. Can you see how much clothes we have and how much we use? And then we take another thing where we take 2 scoops times 6, because it's 3 bowls, 2 scoops, 2 scoops, 2 scoops. We take a cup bottle, then we take 2 scoops, we put in, we make them 6, so that they represent. Then we show, do you see how much all these clothes? Do you see how much soap you are using? This is how you are not saving money, because you go to buy Omo, and Omo you pour in like this, from the packet, the whole thing, you see. So that is how we did those demos. And from there, the next morning, then we said, okay, don't touch these clothes, lock them up in some way where nobody can have access to them. So that tomorrow morning, when you wake up and you see that the water is already dark, the clothes are already 80% washed, without anybody washing, because the soap has the whatever they put in it that makes the dirt come out of the clothes and go in the water, without anybody touching it. Tomorrow morning, call us and tell us how this water was before you touch it to wash. And then in the morning, all you do is wash the collars, wash maybe here, and wash there, and under the armpits. Small, not this thing where until you bend here, and things like that. So that is how we did this business, and that is how we got the success that we got. So with those 2 words, follow up on your people. Don't just watch videos. Don't just be on Zoom meetings. Don't just rely on company events and you're applying to do a meeting and then you just send your people there and you're not doing. Start your own meeting. Whether you are in Windhoek, you can start your own meeting at your own house where you are. If there's a tree in the yard where people can sit, you can start there. Our business meetings, they don't need the hall. They don't need the whole Hilton Hotel, all of them. No. You start from where you are and start with what you have. If you don't have a car, walk to the neighbor's house. You don't have to drive. Until you make more money and you are able to afford your car to be able to drive. Okay? So with those few words, this has been a brutal video. I have not spoken like this to people in a long time. But this is coming from a heart of love. So I wish you all the best of Godspeed. And I wish that you will implement these things that I said. So that you can taste the success that I have tasted, or even better than what I've done. Okay? So with those few words, I rest my case. And I hope that we will have a lot of comments on this video. So when you watch this video, please comment to it, ask other people to subscribe, share the video, upload the content. You know, just do everything that's good that you can do with this video. Share it with other people and see, maybe somebody else will be touched by the message that we said, and they will be able to do the best they can in this life before we go to heaven. Okay? All the best of Godspeed then. Take care. Bye-bye.